MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Yu Darvish is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early, if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
First pitch of the at-bat. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
First pitch, 7:07.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Just 50 degrees here in Chicago for first pitch, as you can feel that October chill coming right in off Lake Michigan. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's just 1 for 6. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
At first, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. David Price will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
The third baseman, Red.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense?
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Here's Javier Báez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup but can't find the zone. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Rizzo leads off second with one gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. Schwarber, an Ohio native. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. And kids.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the second run will score as well. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit out towards second. And there are two away now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jason.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Chopper to short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball one.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
That is good.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Out of play off to the right. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Two balls and two strikes to Corey Seager. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
That is seven. The second baseman, DJ Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
Now the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
To the plate now, Will Smith.
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Ready with the 0-2.
That's a ball. The count is 1 and 2.
Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers 1.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Chopped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
batting in, the second baseman,
Into the box, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Scooped up on to first, and the price is right here, 2 away. And with 2 gone, let's take a look at our playoff bracket. And with this, of course, being a potential elimination game, will we punch a ticket tonight for that coveted spot in the NLCS? So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Price sets his sights. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses, ball 2.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, David Price. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 33, David Price.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And another foul ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. 2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
2 out, nobody on. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Muncy is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. From the stretch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. One left for LA. Our score remains 2-1. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey.
Popped him up. Smith is there. One away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that brings up Javier Báez. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Well, that's it.
2 out, nobody on. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
35, Cody Bellinger.
He's set and the pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And the pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And that misses 1-1. Peterson, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Bounce to first. Rizzo is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch coming, here it is. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. One and 1 to Schwarber. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. That's a swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in this stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0-1 the count. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Price pauses. Here he comes. 0-1. Ground ball right side. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The Cubs lead this one 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that was there.
Now the 1-0. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now to the plate, Will Smith, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
It made him look silly with that one.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he pops him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they've come back to tie it up, as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second. The tag, and he's out going for second, but 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 4-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And now a pitch on the way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Victor Caratini will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 1 out.
The batter, the third baseman, Ryan.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch of the at-bat. Price ready with the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Still 1 and 2. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Line drive, base hit to right. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
In now, Javier Báez, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ball 1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs 2. Jarrell Cotton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45, Jarrell.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
35, Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Popped him up. Contreras has a play. 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Josh Peterson.
Jock Peterson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-1. Runners off for second. Grounded back up the middle. Báez ranging to his right. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. One and one. Swing and a line drive, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Adam Kolarek, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 56, Adam Kolarek.
Jason Hayward will be his first assignment down of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Kolarek is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. knocked him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The center fielder, number 8,
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As a look, now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the stretch. Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 4-2. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. And the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 3-1. Pitch popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 56, Adam Taylor.
Chris Taylor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Taylor.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
into the corner and slicing foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. As a look, now the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good battle. Count remains full. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA, but they still lead this one 4-2. Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
17, Joe Kelly.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball left outside.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He's got it, and there's one down now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 13, David Bodie.
Lays off 1-0. Now here it comes.
Two balls, no strikes.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one. Bodie playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind you.
Now here it comes. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. From the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Anthony Rizzo will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the belt, the pitch. The 1-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, Javier.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Báez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The set and the 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Lifted down the line in left. Peterson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Hayward. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1.
That's Bolton. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch, and this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball, that's down.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
That's out 2-2.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Hayward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Pedro Báez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Los Angeles, number 52, Pedro Báez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. This will take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 3-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Ian.
Digging in now, Ian Happ, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jeremy Jeffress will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Albert Almora is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey,
This looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Ro.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
0-1. 1-1. That's ball 2.
Runners on the move for second. Hit hard to short. There's Báez, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Ready now, Will Smith. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Matt Beatty will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 0-1 offering. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Beatty, a native of Georgia. This is his first year at the big league level. The 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out here and a runner at second. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Los Angeles, number 74, Kenley Jansen.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-1, here it comes. Strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Jansen's ready. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
Tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
It's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Los Angeles have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. David Price earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.